Everyone, I have something very important to talk to you about. I have a secret. You see, when you join a Minecraft world, you can be anyone that you want to be. Sometimes I'm a princess, but sometimes I change, and then I'm an elf. And in some worlds, I'm just me. And you see, where I'm from, that's kind of normal. One day, I was just walking casually in the Empires world, playing D&D as I always do as a princess with my friends. Then, all of a sudden, all of my friends from another world started joining. I mean, when I heard my recording back through the portal, I thought I was going crazy, but now I know that it's true. They really did find a way to get to this world. Now they're gonna find out that I've decided to be a princess over here. Oh, this is embarrassing. What am I gonna do? Okay, I've got to act natural. Let's find out what's going on.
Gem! Oh,
Hi, girls.
Gem?
What's happening?
what do you mean what's happening? Everything's happening. Everything's gone
yeah.
wrong.
Someone just went to
Gone
Lizzie's
wrong?
place.
The world's full of strangers now. One of them came to my city.
It was kind of full of strangers before. Have you seen Flip's ears?
Excuse
true.
me,
That's
what is you saying about my ears? I can hear you from a
Hi.
mile away.
Oh, Flip,
Hi.
you're alive. What
I'm
did I do
alive.
to you?
Well, I've checked on my fellow Empires, and they seem to be just as weird as usual. So, I guess now's a good time to invite some of these newcomers to Dawn and see what it's all about. But I'll bring the witch, for protection, of course. Welcome.
Ooh,
So much friendlier here.
impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is nice and quiet. I like
This is
this.
the Sunshine
this is
Empire. Oh,
nice.
and this is my bear.
Well, that's fantastic. Can I ride him?
Every princess needs a bear, right?
Oh wow, the bear's
Whoa.
fast. Holy
Yeah, you can ride him.
He's, yeah, a little
Super
scary.
friendly.
He doesn't
That's
bite.
Apollo.
Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa.
That looks like so much fun. Oh my gosh. I want one.
Good,
How
right,
much?
Impulse? This is gonna be like the main square of Dawn. I've got my honey farm in there with the bees and the tavern and a candle shop.
Very
It's
nice.
everything a princess needs.
Cute.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I like the sun banners. Those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is my home. My only home. One home. Just one.
Wow. Do you have subjects?
Gem, what are you talking about? You live above me.
One.
Do you have a
Okay,
second
cool.
house?
I'm a princess.
No. She's
No,
a
I
princess.
live
she
in
has
Dawn. I
one
live in Dawn.
face.
Do you know each other?
Definitely not an elf who is my neighbor.
I just live
Oh,
in Dawn.
princess, same thing, same thing.
Yeah, exactly. This really is the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the tavern. There was a bard in
that
here
thing?
once, but the bard's a little elusive. He's now my neighbor. Oh, but I do have a goblin and a rabbit.
Everyone has pets.
Wait, what? That's a...
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
What?
They work
Do
here.
I need to
scary.
be worried?
No. They work here. So the goblin is from goblins, and the rabbit is from sanctuary. They work at the tavern. They're travelers. The bard used to work here too, but the bard is now just my neighbor.
Okay.
That's normal.
I'm just missing my beard and my battle axe is all. Hard to tell.
That's a battle axe. That's about as good as mine. I've got a horn
Oh, I
too.
got-
You should
That's
see
a nice
Princess
horn.
Catherine's battle axe. It's huge.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I'm very
that's
jealous.
I have a
Very
hammer.
jealous.
Should ask her for one. I bet she'd share.
Wait, uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe she's a
I don't
spare.
have any diamonds
You have
yet.
a hammer?
I have to
You have
get
a
some
sword?
diamonds
You
so I
got-
can
We don't
buy
just
stuff.
trade diamonds
I
here.
know.
You could trade anything.
Man.
I got lots of stuff.
We're on Empires.
And a
Just
toad under
trade?
my hat.
Yeah, you could trade stuff,
do I-
guys. You don't need diamonds.
What
you
kind
can
of
just,
stuff
You can just
can I
collect
trade?
something and trade
Wait,
it. Like
so what
I
can
trade
I-
people
what can I get?
carrots. Like
For
I
that?
say, False, you're giving me a cookie? Great, I'll trade you a carrot.
Yeah.
You don't need diamonds.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
What
Wait,
can I
does
get
this work for
what can I get
everything?
for a
That
glass
Yeah, for
bottle?
everything.
Empty glass bottle?
Yeah, sure. You could have 2 carrots, 3 carrots. You
Oh,
can
wow.
you can have
What
some
about
spruce
potatoes?
wood for
Potatoes?
What about this?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sticks. Sure. You
Yeah.
can.
I like
Another
this.
carrot. See, it's trading.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So that's
So-
how it works. That's how it works here. Like you don't have
So
any
not
diamonds or anything.
diamonds.
Yeah, you trade. No diamonds.
How do
I
you
have
know,
like 14
what your
diamonds. in
carrots
my
are
name.
worth?
Well,
Like, could
yeah, I
I
have
get?
no
What if I gave you like 2 dirt? That probably is not worth your carrots.
Probably 1 carrot.
well, yeah, 1 carrot.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
trade
Okay.
people mud all
picked
the
up
time.
quick.
Oh. Mud.
False is a quick learner.
Yeah.
I don't
People
know
like
why.
mud.
So Jim,
No.
you trade
But
what?
not
Honey
diamonds.
and like
Honey.
honeycomb?
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you my barn. It's
Okay.
up here. Come on. Now that you're on this server and you know that I farm honey, you guys can't farm honey, or else you'll be my enemy.
I
Okay.
wouldn't
Okay.
wanna be her
Very
Got
enemy.
it,
important.
Got it.
But this is where I farm
She's a
honey.
bear.
So if you need any, yeah, you can get it here.
Ooh. Aha.
Very
I
nice.
see.
Very cool.
Well, with all these new people online, now seems like the perfect time to push my own personal agenda. Just gonna require a little movie magic, of course. Dawn is officially the coolest empire. Oh yeah! They also double as looking a little bit like Bug Eyes, so either way, it matches the theme. Now, if we're gonna push our personal agenda about the sunshine onto everybody who's currently online, which is a lot of people now, I feel like I'm gonna need a special building to do that. I'm gonna build a church. I believe in all the multiverses that I've been a part of, there have been several churches, so this seems like the correct move to make. We shall make a beautiful Church of the Sun, but we're gonna need a good place to do it. And I'm thinking we'll connect it up to maybe this pathway, so we'll have this deep slate here, continue up this way, and that way we can kind of round out this little corner of the town square. Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. Everybody's gonna love the sunshine. I just know it. The terrain in this section is a little bit awkward, not to mention hazardous. Sorry, sheep. Maybe a rescue mission is in order. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, look. Here you go. It's sheep safe, I promise. So objective number 1 is gonna be to terraform. Ah, hello, sheep. You made it. Welcome. Here, you get to be pink. It matches the vibe better. Right, back to work. Let's get this flattened out for our church build. So this turned out to be a slightly more ambitious terraforming project than I expected, but look at Princess Gem go, moving all that dirt. It's a lot of dirt. We're gonna have to figure out something to do with the dirt. Gosh, this is a really groundbreaking project. I mean, literally, I broke so much ground. But I also replaced it and started filling in some of this dangerous hole. Some of it. All in all, I think this looks a lot better now, and we're finally ready to start making progress on this lovely little church here, which, as you can see, I've laid out a couple of things for. Now, let's just get some of our things ready. We're gonna start with a nice tall foundation and kind of mirror it to the rest of our build. So the way over here, where I've done this foundation, and then immediately like the wooden layer, I'm gonna do kind of the same thing. I want this structure to sort of blend into the town and really go with it. It is going to be these darker colors, but all in all, it should fit well with the theme. And of course, we'll have paths and gardens leading all the way up to it. Oh, I can't wait until we have our first guests in here. It's gonna be so good. That'll be the door. Yep, it's perfect. And the path will just come this way. I feel like at this point in my Minecraft career, I've built quite a few medieval-styled churches. I think the colors of this church will end up being a lot more special than the particular shape. We're just gonna go with like the classic medieval church. Nothing special, but it'll do the trick. Right, the sun is setting. I'm gonna take a quick nap and get to work on this build so that we can start inviting our guests. Let's do it, everyone. Let's build. This church is looking absolutely fantastic. I think I love these sort of dawn colors so much. Now, there are a few details left to complete on this church, of course, so we're just going to have to fill in the rest of the roof once the pumpkins grow. We've got to complete the bell tower, and then, of course, we're going to need some sensible interior. So let's go ahead and finish this, shall we? Let's show them what the Princess of Dawn can do. The church is nearly ready to go, and I've started attempting to convince people to join, but it's not going that well. So I'm adding some lights and some seats, and we're gonna need some other decorations, but for now, this is a great start. Yep, I can already feel it. This is gonna be the coolest religion on the server. Nobody can beat this. Plus, look at how amazing the church looks in dawn. It's really bringing this whole area much closer together. I can imagine this whole area will look so cool once it's filled up with structures, but these three together right now with the fountain, they look really good. We're gonna have a couple of rules for people to join. The first one's gonna be look cool, wear sunglasses. Yep, check. That'll keep everybody's eyeballs safe as well. And the second one is must sleep every night. That seems like a pretty good starting point to me. Pixlriffs is online right now, and I thought since he's kind of our resident smart guy, I would go chat to him about our new guests. I gotta see what he knows, you know? Sometimes he just knows too much. Hi, Pix.
Oh, hi, Gem. Oh, look at you.
Uh-huh,
Some stylish eyewear going on.
The coolest butterfly around, right? Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Future's looking bright. You've got shades for it. All good.
Yeah. Super cool. Broad pair for you as well. There you go.
Oh, wow.
You gotta look super cool.
You just handing these out? Okay.
Yeah.
I they don't quite fit my eyes. You know, I've tried glasses on before. They never quite seem to fit my head. I feel like I'm the disapproving professor, like looking down my nose at people.
Do you know what? It's actually a good look for what I need you for. I want your information, Pix. Have you met the new people?
Uh-huh.
How are they?
I have, yeah, the hermits. They're all over the place at this point. And obviously, like, I knew about some of them beforehand, obviously, and I guess you kind of did as well, right? Like, they're your friends. Have you run into any of them yet?
Yeah, well, it's been a little bit awkward. You know, they found out that I'm a princess, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's been weird, Pix. It's been weird, but they're okay. They're all right. Everybody's doing good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, they seem to be settling in pretty well. I think they've got plans for somewhere across the bridge. I've been seeing, like, a couple of farms going up and stuff. Like, they're settling in. Maybe we're seeing the start of a new hermit empire.
That's insane. My worlds are colliding. I'm not sure how I feel about this, Pix. It's very weird. They found out that I like LARPing. It's weird.
yeah. Well, you and me both, right? Like the first thing they've said to me is like, "Oh, Hermitcraft recap," and I'm like, "Well, my cover's blown, so I guess yeah, we're in it together."
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fun. Oh, now that I've given you the glasses, I wanted you to come see my brand new church build, and also, I know we were doing a little bit of trading back and forth to give me some frog lights. I have more honeycomb if you need it.
Yes, would love some more honeycomb. And you had mentioned to me between off camera that you needed some stone, and I have just dug out a massive room underneath my base, so I have more stone than I know what to do with right now, even though I'm building with stone. So,
yeah. I need to build a castle. It's not that big of a castle, but stone would be very helpful. Shall we go to Dawn?
It's never that big of a castle, is it, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's night. First rule of the church, we always sleep. No phantoms.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, I've been getting phantoms every so often because I feel like I'm always the last one to try and sleep, or I'm underground or something, and then I come up and I'm like, sky rats.
Listen, you don't need those sunglasses at night, so you better be sleeping.
I met Apollo for the first time last time I was here as well. I'm like, oh, this is so cool.
Isn't Apollo perfect? Right, the honeycomb is just up here, and there's some honey blocks in there as well if you need it. Now, there's not a ton in there yet because I think the server render distance might be affecting that. I'm not sure. It wasn't getting AFK'd while I was building the church. Either way, if you need more, come up and get it in that barn whenever you need it.
Yes, perfect. I will definitely need some because, yeah, I've got a lot of copper stuff going on again. I've done the copper thing again. In the meantime, I can probably dig into my ender chest, and I think I have a shulker box of stone that I can give you as, like, you know, there we go, down payment on the honeycomb.
This is so good. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So show me the church. I'm excited to see it.
Oh yeah, come. This is the lovely church that I've been working on. Every member of the church gets a pair of sunglasses, as you now have. They're a little ill-fitting, but our main thing is that we make sure everybody is sleeping at night so that the server does not have any phantoms and that we look very cool while doing it.
I can get on board with that. I love the roof, by the way. Like, all of the gradients you do are just always fabulous.
Thank you.
Like, that's superb.
I've been loving it. Now, the interior is still a little bit of a work in progress, but I've done the thing where you make it look like a work in progress by putting scaffolding up.
Nice. Yep. No, I can see that. Bit of set dressing. It's a building site. Like, people immediately get it.
We're working on it. But I love the ceiling. Like, I don't want to ever cover them up because they look so cool. I need to put some more frog lights up there.
It's sometimes so hard to get color into an interior when a lot of the style you're working with is like stone and wood kind of stuff. So leaving the roof like that, I just want to look at it all day.
It's so nice. I love it. It reminds me of like actual big like cathedrals and stuff as well, where they have all the fancy paintings and art and things on the ceiling. And it's just cool. It's very cool. Now that you've seen a little bit of how I'm trying to introduce the lore of my character, I want to talk a little bit about my character. And yes, I suppose this is me breaking the fourth wall. I feel like one of the biggest questions people are gonna have is why I didn't go for doing 2 characters instead of just 1. And really the answer is that I just wanted to be honest about how I actually record this. So it is a little bit meta, I suppose, and not super well written, but it is how it actually is. There is only one human GeminiTay, and I just change costumes between servers, and I've been doing that for quite a long time now. So I felt like it was a good opportunity to bring in how I actually record into the story and the lore. It can make it kind of canon in a fun, lighthearted way. Even though we've been thinking about this story for months, it's been really hard to think about how to make it make sense and sort of sell the concept, I guess, to a really varied audience. Because some of you watching right now are going to be really into lore, and you're going to want, the deep lore explanation of the cool stories, and I love that. I want that too. But I also want to chill and play with my friends. So I wanted to balance kind of making the recording super advanced and difficult and like green screening into characters with just like having fun and playing it as it is. So with that, I've decided on a couple of things, and this is where all of you have actually helped out quite a lot. First of all, there was this amazing fan art of me costume changing between the rift, and this was before I had even revealed any of this, so I thought this was really cool. Thank you so much for this art and for all of the rest of the art that all of you have been doing. It's incredible. Other thing was I posted on Twitter, and somebody gave me an actual D&D explanation for potential world hopping. So at the moment, I've got this very sunny and fun-loving character who joined this world and decided to be a princess. And that's always been an important part of my plot, is that I decided to be a princess. And I decided that mostly because if you're a princess, I feel like there's a way for the story to go, right? You're not in your final form. You're a princess, and there can be some story progression there, I feel like. I want my character to be able to discover and be her true self, and I think that this crossover is going to be a small part of that lore. So far though, I'm having a lot of fun with this, as you could tell by the sunglasses in the church. It's gonna be mostly silly and playful, I'm sure, but I'll try to tie in a little bit of lore for those of you who like that where I can. I'm really excited overall to see where this princess character goes. She's really fun, and I've loved all of the connections to the sun and the stars that I can make. As always, let me know all of your thoughts and ideas down below. I love talking about my wizard character last season with all of you, so I'm excited to do the same with this princess. Now that we're getting into some deeper stuff and a lot of the world building is starting to really come to life. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone!